Okay, first item on agenda, community participation, 20-227, school board member and superintendent comments. Jennifer?
Sure.
Could I suggest changing the order that I can go over what we've done here with the pandemic, and then if you had questions that might fit in better?
That would be fine. Okay with you, Jen?
That's perfect.
Not that I want to cut anybody off, but I thought it would be a better way to get started. We need to be proud of our staff, how hard they've worked, and the things that they have done. They have owned this since day one, and it has been an awesome operation to see what our food service employees, our transportation employees, and our maintenance and custodians have done to make sure this has happened. The first day, and I say this, it brought tears to my eyes to see how they owned it and how hard they've worked to make sure our kids are being fed in the community, and that'll continue. Also, our volunteers that have come in there have been great. We've had 2 or 3 people assisting with the buses and going out on the road, and I encourage you, if you want to go with us one day, 8 o'clock in the morning, come on out, help us. It's just an incredible amount of good people that we have. It just is an awesome thing. What we've done so far is, like I said the other night, we did the live Facebook, which was a good night as far as we got a lot of questions asked. We currently have offering what we call continuity of instruction, which under the governor's orders and the state superintendent, we're not necessarily producing new information, but we're going over information that students have been taught in the past. The students were provided an opportunity, and parents on March 17th to come to the schools to pick up packets. Those that couldn't pick up their packets or the Chromebooks, we've been delivering on the bus as well. We've asked our teachers and staff to communicate with students daily, not just about their academic piece, but what do they need, what's important for them to have at their house, and are they getting the food that they need as well. Our building offices are open from 8 to 4 right now. And so we have worked with our staff to make sure that only essential personnel here. They've identified that, and they've come up with a working document to know when people need to be in the building, but also everybody knows that they're on call if they're needed as well. And it's been a great response. I left out the IT department. Mr. Allman and his crew have done a tremendous job of preparing for online resources throughout the community, and working really closely with Melinda Steen Johnson in Covington as well, working together with that. And so we'll continue to see, as I said, the governor said we're closed through next Friday. We'll see what that means as we move through next week. All our buildings, the plan is to sanitize our buildings. We started today, and until the schools are open, we will close off certain parts of the building so that we don't have to go back and re-sanitize it and re-sanitize the building as well. Of course, while schools are closed, there are no activities or athletic practices anywhere on our facilities. And again, another one is Ms. Paxton and Mr. Truitt have done a great job with leadership, providing the lunches, and we'll continue to work over the next, hopefully, just a week and a half. We'll continue to work with that. We're delivering the food on a 2-hour delay, and our 2-hour delay schedule. So they're slowly condensing some of the runs where in Clifton we have a high school run and a middle school, elementary run. That'll eventually be condensed to 1 run, so we're not going out there twice. It was funny, a little story today. I'll tell you that I was in Clifton on one of those big hills, and this boy about 6 came down to get 4 lunches, breakfast and lunch. And he had a sibling in 5th grade and in 7th grade and in 10th grade. And they made him walk all the way down the hill to get the bags he was taking up. So if he comes tomorrow, I'm going to tell him, eat all the good stuff on the way up. And so maybe they'll come down and help. But parents have been appreciative, just a pouring of support out there. One is that we are working with the food bank, and I can't remember the name, I always forget it. Southwest, they're going to probably donate $25 per student on a gift card to go to a food store to help out, which comes out to, if you multiply by the number of students we have, is a significant amount of money. And so I think we're going to work on that on Monday, and we'll have that for them at some point next week as well. Of course, Dr. Heath and Donna Harris have done a great job providing health services updates, which they'll continue to do. And so it's just been a great team effort, and we'll continue that. If you get thoughts, Mr. Wright and I have talked several times about individual cases out in the community. If there are out there that we've missed one or something, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to continue what we're doing, and we're going to do it well. Be more than happy to any questions.
Board members, any questions?
I was also, I wanted to ask a question before I make my comment. Could we have on our website, have frequently asked questions, so we don't continue to answer the same questions over and over, like on our Facebook pages and things like that? Maybe Mr. Allman could set that up for us, or someone in the IT department. Because I'm trying to answer some questions on the CMS parents page, but we also, I don't want to be redundant and keep answering the same question over and over. And sometimes it gets knocked down to the bottom and you can't always see it, so.
One of the things that I've been doing is catching up on the live feed the other night, okay. And so we'll put a fact sheet together from that.
Okay, that'd be
try to have it up by Monday.
And it could be, you could have it for each school possibly, because there's going to be different situations for each school.
Okay.
As far as the, the homework that's required and
right.
Things like that.
Well, right now, nothing's required.
Okay.
Okay, and again, the difference between substituting for these days and having things required. If we were to go out and provide additional new information to the students, we'd have to also provide it for our special needs students. And so what the state has recommended is that we do continuity of education and instruction to keep things going at the level that they are, all right? Our state education department's working with the federal one to work through these issues as well, because we know that we can always provide the same information for special needs students to be online versus in person. So they're currently working on that, as well as working on SOLs, graduation, things like that as well. So, all right?
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.